Now, remember that in this world, you have your supporters and you have your critics. Okay? You have those people that love you and support you, and you have your critics. So when you decide to suppress your creativity and your authentic self by not posting those videos, not opening the social media channel for yourself to express your own meaning of life and to teach other people, inspire other people, you're actually closing the lid to your own creativity. You're closing the lid to your own power. And you are gifted with a creative word, a creative expression to help the world. And when you're afraid of judgments and critical uh, returns or responses, then you're actually closing yourself out and you're choosing to give the critics and the judging people your power. Like everything else in life, you want to start that business, you're afraid, oh my God, such a big thing. I need the money. Where am I going to get the money? Oh my God, I've never done this before. Every single person has tried something new and created something new and wonderful in this world. Never did it before, but they did it anyway, and then they learned something new. You understand? Yes, and the more you do something, the more you gain more momentum, the more you gain more confidence in yourself and belief in yourself. But when you suppress your expression, you suppress your expansion. So change is something that is inevitable. And in this life, I spoke about the most powerful change, our religion, our spirituality, very powerful. When you start asking questions and start being more critical of your own belief system, it's powerful because it allows you to learn something different. It allows you to try something different as well. Excuse me. It allows you to try something different. So change is inevitable. However, we're always pushing against the change. And because we're pushing, we don't get to expand and grow. If you have a routine and the routine you've been following for the last 10 years, whatever, and you don't experience anything new because it's the same routine, even expecting it's like using the same route from work to home every single day, and you don't try another route, right? You never will experience something different because it's the same thing you even expected. And we are beautiful manifestations. We manifest and we create. Your thoughts, your belief system creates everything. So you're following the same route every single day. You even expect it. It's nothing new. But when you say to yourself, I'm going to try something new, right? Maybe I'll use the same route, but maybe I'll play a song, a very vibely, powerful song that's like activates excitement and joy in me, right? Then I'm joyous right through the drive to work, to work or home. Now you change something and you made something different, a different experience. I'm not going to fight with people. I'm not going to get angry when people do the wrong things in the road, even if you come and you cut into me, whatever, right? As long as you don't damage my vehicle, I'm fine. I'm not going to be frustrated. I'm not going to be angry. You're changing something. You're raising a frequency. And life is about that. We always give an opportunity to change, but people are afraid of change because we get stuck in the old comfortable way of living and thinking. And that becomes a problem. No expansion, no growth, nothing different. And we're here to experience different things right now. You can explore different parts when it comes to religion, right? Without joining them, as I said, right? Think of like you want to try and understand, what is Hinduism? What is it teaching me about? What is teaching people about? What is karma cycles? This religion, Hinduism, speaks about consciousness, karma, and karma cycles. Let me learn more about that. Doesn't mean I'm believing in Hinduism. Doesn't mean I'm converting. It means I'm just getting understanding so I can get expansion. So I can understand my neighbor who's a Hindu. So I can understand my colleague who's a Hindu. So I can understand other Hindu people in my community. So I can be on the same page with them and now relate with them better. That's what happens. That's what the expansion brings right now. For example, if you want to learn about Taoism, what is Taoism? Taoism teaches about flow, non-force. What is flow and non-force? What is all that? Right now, you're learning all these things. What about Buddhism? Buddhism teaches about awareness, detachments from suffering, because Buddhism and Buddhists believe that suffering is caused by us. We create our own suffering by attaching ourselves to the material things in this world, right? Like the African traditional religions as well. What they're teaching about ancestral connection. What is ancestral connection? Nature-based spirituality. What is that? It's about being curious. So expanding and changing is about curiosity, being curious about life. Expansion and change and learning is all about being curious about life. It's not about you disowning your religion, no. It's about you learning, but then you have a choice to change if you want to change. But you don't have to change and adapt another spiritual path. Okay. So what I did basically, I learned about everything, and then I decided I don't need a religion. Understand, I can live my life with Buddhism principles. I can live my life with Christian principles. I can live my life with Hinduism principles. I can live my life with African principles as well. I don't need to belong to any of these religions, because I decided I don't want to belong to a certain religion anymore. I want to experience life authentically, my own choice. I know about Christianity and I'm fine with it. It's neither bad or good. Right? That's where I was brought up, and I honor the practices there as well. You understand? However, I've decided I will not walk the path of a religion and submit to a certain religion. I'm just going to live my life as myself, seeking peace and happiness within myself, and also sharing that peace and happiness with other people as well, right? So these are what we're talking about today, right? Now, all these systems and religions teach us about blind obedience. Blind obedience linked to faith. Okay, it teaches about fear-based control, because we're afraid of going to hell. We're afraid of not getting what we were promised by our religions. If you're only obedient, then you'll go to heaven. If you don't not obedient, go to hell. Now remember that nothing in this reality is true until you make it to be true to you. Everything is just a perception, a belief. Now we're living in this whole system with lots of beliefs. We have some people who are atheists, some people are satanic, some people that are all spiritual, some people are religious, they have certain religious belief systems. And remember that since you are per se not Buddhist, not a Buddhist, so don't believe in Buddhism, and you practice what you're practicing, your life will unfold according to your own belief. Your life will unfold according to your own belief. Even if you listen to those near-death incidents or stories, people that are atheists, right, normally have the death experience and experience the nothing, and then sometimes because of the curiosity that they never experienced before or challenge, they get to see that, oh, there is a God, that God is true, that God is real, and all those things. There are a lot of atheists that have near death experiences that come back and say that I had this experience and God showed himself to me, and yes, I was an atheist. You understand? Because that's what you was truly seeking, a belonging. You were seeking a belonging. You were seeking a structure to have a connection. And atheism denies you that connection. Because when you're atheist, you're not believing anything higher than yourself or anything at all. You just believe that everything is just happening, by chance. You understand? And I love atheists because they're very critical. They're very critical at the same time. But when you are so constructed and you're not flexible around your atheism, it becomes a problem.